Here we have a 2014 on a 14 registration. King Long XMQ 6120 66 seat coach. Now, this is probably the best product King Long brought to the UK market. The only problem was, by the time they brought it to the UK market, the damage was done, unfortunately. And I've got to be honest, it's not something you expect to see this far north in the British Isles. We're at Bucky on a very, very warm, got my t-shirt, I mean, I've no coat on, it's lovely, warm mid-November afternoon. Low sun, long shadows, we have to deal with that, but other than that, it's all good. So what can I tell you about this? Well, the first thing I can tell you is it's got alloy wheels fitted. I can also tell you that its biggest Achilles heel is it's got very, very limited luggage capacity. Like every purpose-built 70-plus seater vehicle on the market at the moment, your SB3 Sunday Guy, your Plaxton Leopard, your Moby Explorer, they all have the same issue when it comes to luggage. Other than that, she's very straight, very, very good order. I sold one of these, can't remember, 2 or 3 years ago, to Anthony at Weardale. And it came from Hills at Wolverhampton, and Anthony told me it's the best high capacity coach he's ever run in his fleet, to be honest. Very little goes wrong with it, and parts, if you know where to look, are still available. Under the bonnet, Euro 5 Cummins engine, that's driven through a Voith fully automatic gearbox. However, I say Euro 5, in my own language it's Euro 5 plus. I'll tell you why in a sec, because I want to point out that there's a reverse camera fitted. I've screenshotted it to back it up, but if you put it in the ULEZ checker, there is no ULEZ charge in London. If you put it in the clean air zone checker, there is no charge in the clean air zones. So that's why it's a Euro 5 plus. It's when the changeover from Euro 5 to Euro 6 was happening, 2014, 2015, a lot of late Euro 5s were actually given like a, what's the word? Like a dispensation on data registration. That's the reason. Another of my favourite bits with this, dual door. So when you get to school, bosh bosh, kids are off in no time. Also helpful in an emergency situation. But listen, we know Cummins ZF drive line works. You know, I'm looking at it and I can't see any signs of corrosion. There's no signs of body issues. It's all good. Now when we jump on board, 66 seats. If they'd have made them threes, 68, but if you look, just look there, these at the front here, and I'm pretty sure the prime seats, these at the front here are wider, they're full width seats rather than narrow width seats further back, so they're like your teacher's seats if you like. 3-point seat belts are fitted, all age seat belts as well, so you've got the slider there. Let's find one that's not tangled. So the slider there slides up and down just for the littlest passengers, the most precious. Seats are in great order. It's a very, very readily available Chimera trim, this. So you're not going to struggle with rips, tears or damage. It just is what it is. It's a people mover. But it's a people mover that'll go in all the places where a Euro 6 will go. So we've got to remember that as well. As I said, seats are in good order. Listen, the carpety stuff on the back's just, it's starting to bobble, but it's 10-year-old, isn't it? So you're going to get that. It's wired for DVD with 2 power-operated drop-down monitors. It's wired for CCTV. I think I already said it's fully air-conditioned. You know, for me, this will do a job for somebody. It's never let Mains down in all the years they've had it, so you know, it can't be that bad. And we've got to remember, Mains is an earned recognition operator, so that should give you confidence in buying anything out of this yard. Not quite sure why the driver's seat's in a different trim. If that really offends you, as I said, you can get that very easily. Dash is all in good order. It's very well laid out. Everything's where you need it to be. Mileage. It's not done 250,000 kilometres yet. It's 10-year-old. What's wrong with that? Low mileage. Tick, tick, tick for me. Definitely. It's also fitted with LED destination displays to front, side and rear. So, to recap, as I said, best thing King Long ever did in the UK. 2014 on a 14 registration, King Long XMQ 6120, 66 seat coach.